Plugging the leak. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. The U.S. Supreme Court announced last week that after an extensive investigation, it has no idea who leaked the draft opinion in the Dobbs case last spring. That was the case, of course, that overturned Roe versus Wade. My initial reaction was that someone is covering for someone else, and I still have that hunch, but the Supreme Court Marshal did issue a 20-page report noting that 126 formal interviews were conducted with 97 employees, plus a variety of computer forensics measures were used. And still, despite calling it a grave assault on the function of the court, apparently it was all but impossible to retrace internal operations. Law clerks themselves were cleared, but the report did note that some of them admitted telling their spouses about the opinion and the tentative vote count. That, of course, is in violation of the clerk's code of conduct. The report does not indicate if justices or their spouses were interviewed. About 100 people in all had access to the draft, with the report indicating that many employees admitted to printing out more than one copy. So we don't know who was responsible, but we do know that it apparently was quite easy for a draft U.S. Supreme Court opinion to be accessed and printed without a digital trail. The average law firm has greater security measures in place, apparently, than the highest court in the land. And that, of course, means this easily could happen again. Now, I still bet that one of the justices who wanted to see Roe overturned leaked the document to make it harder for moderate Chief Justice John Roberts to convince one of the five to flip. Roberts wanted a ruling that stopped short of overturning Roe and was leaning on the newest justices in particular. After the leak, they held firm, perhaps to not be seen publicly as flip-flopping or bowing to pressure, either from the inside or the outside. But it's not like we'll know unless someone comes forward now or in the future and admits their role in the whole thing. In the meantime, the very real chance still exists that we may see another leak in a pivotal case in the future, and that undermines the credibility of any court. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Monday, January 23 on Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Parler, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.